I'm Lindsay. My husband Justin and I are making a new kids show called Meekshi the Meek Sheep. If you want to check it out, you can click here. Everything that you see in the world of Meekshi the Meek Sheep is entirely handmade. We wanted it to feel like toys come to life, like if a kid was watching it, they would feel like they could just go into our world and be able to interact with it. All the buildings on Meekshi Street are made out of chipboard, which is a very hard cardboard, painted, weathered. Weathering is very important, especially in Meekshi's world, because she lives in a big city, which is also part farm, so you can imagine how dirty that would be. So all the buildings were made to look very dirty, and with weathering, sometimes things look dirtier in person than they do on screen, so we really had to go overboard with making things dirty. The Skyline buildings had smaller windows, they were a smaller scale, they were laser cut, and then made to look filthy. We built different things at different scales. The Mabukiville skyline was built at a smaller scale than her street. This tractor bus, the HRT 8686 Express through downtown Mabukiville, was made out of wood, paper, car body filler. Terribly smelly. Meekshi's world is a combination of farm and city, so this bus reflects that in that the back of it is a hayride and the front of it is a regular bus. Altogether, it is part of the Hayride Transit Network, which includes buses and subways, all a blend of farm and city. In order to make this bus look as realistic and heavy as possible as it was driving, we used sponge suspension at the wheels. We shot it at high speed, with a fan installed at the back of the bus to kick up dust. High-speed photography is how we capture all our model miniature shots. We film between 72 and 120 frames per second, then play the footage at our standard 24 frames per second, slowing down the action and making everything look big and heavy. We use this technique from making episodes of Thunderbirds with our friends at Century 21 Films in England. Click the top right link if you want to learn more about that. Next time we'll be back to talk about our puppet sets.